How we doing? It's Mailman Nick. Follow me on Instagram at Nick Venti. If you enjoy this content, please give me a thumbs up. Don't treat me like a 204B over here. And obviously, these are my own thoughts and opinions. I will not speak on behalf of the Postal Service. So I realized that coming up is going to be my 4-year anniversary on YouTube. And I'm almost 4 years in with the post office. And it's crazy to think about that 4 years ago I wasn't doing this, because I do this stuff every day. It feels like second nature. It feels like, I can't imagine myself doing anything else. Before I started my YouTube channel, when I was a bouncer at a strip club in Chicago Heights. Shout out to 390. That was 4 years ago. Everything was uncertain with the pandemic. I was bouncing. I was delivering pizzas on the weekends. Sundays. I worked the club Saturday, Friday nights, 12, 14-hour days working at the club. And that's why people don't know stress. When I was working 12, 14-hour days at the strip club, when there was fights every night, violence, girls got crazy, drugs, like that, people don't realize what stress is. The post office is miles ahead compared to being a bouncer at a club, and better pay. I wasn't getting paid nothing there. I had no benefits there, nothing. But it closed down in October, and I told the owner, I'm still friends with the owner, he's a good guy. He told me, I told him, I was like, yeah, I need something more consistent. I need something that's pandemic proof. I'm not going to be coming back. And he's like, all right, best wishes. It is what it is. And then I applied. On Indeed, they had city carrier assistant. I was thinking to myself, that's something I could do. That seems like pizza delivery, because I was doing pizzas and bouncing. It seemed like that's something I could do, something I can learn how to do. And I applied, and I also applied to FedEx, and FedEx actually got to me first. I was going to the drug test for FedEx, and thank God I got a email from the post office, and I said, the post office has better benefits, pension, the office that I originally was going to be going to, I was going to be really south, like an hour south of where I'm at now. And I just wanted to get in, so I applied there, but they put me originally in an 8-route office. They're like, we're going to put you over there. And they're like, nah, you're going to the office where I'm at now, because obviously I know why they put me there. They need the help. So when I was looking up, because I do research on everything. If I'm changing light bulbs, I do a bunch of research on what's the best bulbs, what bulbs this. I do research because knowledge is power, and we have so much knowledge at our fingertips on our phones. So with the post office, I was reading Reddit forums, I was looking on YouTube, and there's not a lot of YouTube content for obvious reasons, because you can't film on the clock, we're constantly monitored, you can't wear the uniform, things like that, which I found out later, but there wasn't a lot of content. So I'm like, I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to document my process and my journey with the post office. And I never thought it would be like it is now. Like I didn't think people would watch. I was kind of doing it for my own, like seeing where I came from and stuff like that. And then people started watching. I'm like, okay, maybe I could help people. And I was able to help people, answer people's questions, and I still do to this day. I do get flooded with messages. Sometimes I can't answer right away, but I do get back to everybody. I respond to my DMs every day when I can. I respond to YouTube comments when I can. There wasn't a lot of content when I started. You had JH, obviously, who's been around since day one. The few people that I did see their videos, they fell off. They didn't do YouTube or whatever the reason was. They quit. But now there's some upcoming YouTubers, my friends, Russ, Chooch, my brother Russ. I mean, he might start YouTube soon. We'll see. Chooch, Russ, Jay, Unconscious Thoughts. There's a lot of good YouTubers out there now, that Creole Barbie. There's a lot of different content in the different viewpoints and the different experiences, because Chicago is going to be different from Philly. Philly's going to be different from Texas. Texas is going to be different from the other states that other people are from. And I get comments from everybody from different states, so I'm able to get a general idea on how the post office is run. A lot of it's the same. Management's rough. Dealing with the elements is rough. Dealing with the Amazon volume is rough. A lot of stuff is universal. A lot of stuff is, in every office. When someone messaged me, oh, my manager, my supervisor's picking on me and stuff, unfortunately that stuff isn't surprising to me. The good news is that we're unions, so we're able to fight back and do it the proper way, and that's smile and file. But back to starting my YouTube, there was not a lot of people on YouTube, and I wanted to document my experiences. And I was, before this video, I watched my first ever video on YouTube, because when it's not natural to talk to the phone, talk on YouTube or camera, whatever you're recording on. And I remember I had to do a bunch of takes for that video because I kept messing up. Now I kind of talk. Obviously, I talk with the filter. I don't talk how I want to talk, but I could talk like I would talk to somebody and be able to kind of ramble like I'm doing now. I'm able to ramble. When I was first starting, I had to write stuff down on what I was gonna say. Now I don't do that. That was like maybe my first couple of videos. Now I just, I'm gonna talk about this, and then I'm just gonna, whatever comes to my head, I'm gonna talk about. So, and if whoever's starting a YouTube channel, just start it, and obviously go by the rules. If you're a carrier, you can't film on the clock, can't film inside the office, and all that other stuff. Don't want to get in trouble there. That's why I say certain things. That's why I talk with the filter. That's why I'm not on here bashing people and things. I'm going to tell you the solutions, not the problems. I'm going to talk about the solutions. And I say it like it is. I made a video last week. I worked 72 hours. Somebody's going to come across that video and say, before they may have thought, oh, I could do this, and they're like, 72 hours, screw that. I'm not. If that's a possibility, I'm not going to do it. And these videos could help somebody either say, oh, I want that money, or maybe that's not for me. I don't need the money that bad. Some people need the money that bad. Like me, I need the money. I'm a blue collar worker with no college education. I need something with a pension. I need something with good benefits. I get raises yearly and all that good stuff. That's the stuff I need. And it's pretty easy to get into the post office now. We're desperate. Or the post office is desperate. I'm not going to say we. I'm not an ambassador to the post office. I'm just a carrier on YouTube talking about my experiences, helping people, and showing you guys my life as a mail carrier. I do my cheat meals where I show you guys different Chicago foods, because I have a life outside the post office, believe it or not. People say, oh, you don't have no life and all this stuff. I do plenty of stuff. I go to Bulls games. I plan on going on vacation in the beginning of the next year. I go out to eat. I go out every now and then. I have a life. It's just my priority is providing for myself. That's my priority. I have no type of inheritance. I have no rich parents to give me money or anything like that. Everything I get is earned. Everything I get is the only thing I'm gonna get. So I have to go out and hunt. That's my personal experience. Other people might have different experiences. Me, I have to go out and get everything that I've worked for. This condo, this life that I have, I grind hard for it, and I have no type of something to fall back on. I don't. That's why my life is different from somebody else's life. People might think that's crazy, but if I had, let's say, oh, I'm gonna get $1 million when, an inheritance or something like that, it would be my mindset would be completely different. Right now, nothing's coming to me. I'm gonna get everything that If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna work, and I'm gonna get what I want. That's it. I can't rely on something because there's nothing to rely on. That's my experience. That's why people call me crazy, but it's just my reality. It's just my reality. I gotta make money, or else I don't eat unless I don't live. And I'm in the Chicagoland area. Go find something cheap. You're going in the hood. Why would you? I'm gonna work my ass off to make sure I stay out of those areas. There's some bad areas out here. I'm not gonna be in them. I'm not gonna be in them. Other than for the food, other than that, I'm not gonna live in them. And that's my motivation. And some people don't understand. They think I just love to work. I love to, you know, I like to make money. So, and I also like to spend that money. I also like to have money for my savings. That's me. That's me. I like to save money. I like to have fun experiences. That's me. And to get that, I have to work 72-hour work weeks. That's my reality, man. That's my reality. So, yeah, 4 years ago, this week, started my YouTube channel, my YouTube journey. I'm thankful for you guys subscribing. My channel's growing every day. I really appreciate the support. I'm able to reach a lot of people, help out a lot of people, make new connections with people, hear people's experiences, people's journeys as well too. So I'm very thankful for that. And yeah, blessed. Waking any day you wake up, you're blessed. Because some people didn't wake up this morning. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Please hit that like button, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.